5 years in the making. 5 years. All right, so here's the deal. If you're regular sub and you came here to see me cast some metal, not going to happen today. We're going to drop the engine in my Mustang. Now, here's the deal. My motor has been hanging on the engine hoist right over there for almost 5 years, 4 3/4 years, something like that. And the engine hoist belongs to my next door neighbor. And he's had it. He's done. He's fed. I don't know why he's being so impatient. He wants it back. Guy, I don't know about him. Anyway, I feel horrible that I've had it for this long. He's just been laying here and he needs it. So we're going to get that thing dropped in today. I am missing half of one of my motor mounts. But they're supposed to be coming in. I actually ordered 2 halves just because they're supposed to get here before 4 o'clock and it's about 1:30, 2 o'clock now. So hopefully very soon. Let me show you what I'm going to do here because I'm not finding a ton of information that's useful to me. Probably useful to a guy who knows what he's doing, but for me it's not useful. So I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and maybe it'll be helpful to somebody else. So let me take you over to the car. All right, well there it is with all of its bare glory. What I've done in prep is I have just taken all the cables and all the hoses and everything I've got that's loose, and I've tied them off to the side just so that it's a wide open opening here. I've also, let me see if you can see that back there. You might be able to pick that out. I don't know where I'm pointing. Right back down over there, you'll see there's a bracket kind of hanging down. That's my transmission bracket. Mounting bracket, and that is, I dropped one side down just to have a little more clearance so we dropped that transmission in there as well. Now, let me show you the motor mounts because that's where I'm having the most difficulty. So these are, these are actually 2/3. This is 2/3 of a mount. I thought these were this is one piece, but it comes to turn out after I cleaned all the grease off. This is actually a 3-part motor mount, which is pretty standard for the 60 pre-November 65s, okay? After November 65, I guess they changed the mounts. These are a cast steel bracket, and after that they did a stamped steel bracket, and it's a different shape. So this, if you have a pre-November 1965 Mustang, you should have motor mounts like this if you had a 289 in it. All right, now you'll notice that these mounts are they're very much different. They're mirrors, right? One's a left, one's a right. The same will be true for the upper part of the mount. This part, this is what I'm missing, is one of these. So I got 2 of these coming in today. These will go in something like that. I may have got that actually right. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. It goes in that way. So here's the deal. From what I'm seeing, and I'll put a picture up on the in the corner somewhere, maybe like right over the top of me, that shows a diagram I found on the web. I can't remember the site. I will put it in the description, and I actually will put a link to this document in the description as well, just in case anybody else is looking for it, because this is the only help I've had. It looks to me like these guys, this part of the bracket goes on the front. All right, so they basically, this will be on this side. It will bolt through here, through the frame and into the frame here, okay? Now, that said, these each have different part numbers on them, cast into the casting. So near as I can tell, the passenger side, I assume that's the right side, this is its part number here. It's 03, I think it's 03DA 6A030-B. The left side, or the driver's side, looks like C3DA 60041B. And maybe a 60041B. Let me grab the paper. This is a drawing this is it. So that's the bracket right there, and it looks to me, it has to, in order to line up with the holes, it's got to mount this way. This can't be on the back side, so it can't go that way. It's got to go over on this side, or worst case, and then I've got it, it comes in this direction. But it looks to me, according to this picture, according to where this one's showing, it looks like this is going to be the left side. So this part number again is, sorry about that, is 6A030. The driver's side, the left side is going to be 6C, that's 6 Charlie 041. Okay? That's what we need. Now, I am using grade 8 bolts. These are 3/8 inch coarse thread. And then what's going to mount up into the block are 7/16. If I can get one out of here. Again, 7/16 coarse thread. I'm going to use 1¼ bolts to go from here up into the block, and the rest are these. Are probably going to go with 3/4 inch, 3/8 inch grade 8 bolts to go through the mount. So let me put one on. I'll show you what it looks like, and then we're just going to try to set the camera up somewhere out of the way and be able to video this whole thing. Okay, you can see this is the bracket here. I put 2 bolts in it just to kind of hold it on there, and the upper part of the mount, this rubber piece with the rubber in it, will mount on here like that. Now, because of that, because of the way that's going to go on there, and that the motor will sit right down on top. I was originally thinking I could put these on the motor first. Let me back you up. And I was originally thinking I could bolt these to the motor mount, to the block itself. But then when you look at the way this bolt is running through here, if I had 2 of those going out, there's absolutely no way you could get it in onto the mounts that are going to go into the car unless I left those off the car, bolted all this up, and then tried to finagle the whole engine. So I think what I'm going to do, now I got a guy coming over, the neighbor who hates me, coming over to help me, I hope this afternoon. He's going to tell me, go ahead and get everything get the mounts bolted into the car so we can just drop the motor on there. And we just have to align these 2 holes with the block, run the bolts up, and call it good. So that's where I'm going to kind of leave it. I got to go to the store soon, I hope, and get those mounts, and we'll get the motor out here and get it ready to go, and I'll set the camera up so we can maybe do a time lapse of things. All right, well, I can't believe I spent 5 years letting this thing sit here like this without putting it in here. That was just stupid. Don't do that. You're like me, don't do that. Anyway, the motor's in. Got to get the transmission alignment a little bit. It's kind of off to one side and stuff, but got to start working, building out the top and the front. That's it. Let me say goodbye. So, that's it. I'm excited. I really need to start working on this thing. Hope you enjoyed it. Hope you learned something from those motor mount things. I hope I did. I hope I got them right. It went in, so we're going to call it good. Anyway, you guys have a great day.